Hi everyone, Happy New Year! It's 2024 and my name is Mary. If this is your first time seeing me, hello, thank you for joining in. I like to share lifestyle content, which is usually fashion and makeup and that sort of thing. But today I want to talk about some of the goals I have for this new year, and what I wanted to focus on is things that are really achievable and easy. So I did a little bit of research, and basically most people don't achieve their New Year's resolutions. I think it's 8%. But you know what? 8% of people are still successful. And I think that, when it comes to goal setting, it shouldn't be all or nothing. I think any kind of progress is a good thing. I think one of the best ways to ensure that you make progress is to have really achievable goals. That's what I'm doing this year. I picked a few different things that I know are easy to fit within my daily life, and I've decided to focus on those things. So the first goal I have is mainly skincare, which I have a pretty set skincare routine. I use products that I know won't break me out and that are easy to use. But I did decide to add this to my skincare routine. This is called a Solawave. It is something I've been using for about a week and a half now. And so far I like it. It's a red light therapy device. It massages, there's a little bit of warmth to it. And I use it with the serum that you can purchase from them, but you don't have to buy that serum. I think it was $120. It was on sale. And I really like it so far. I'm gonna use it 3 times a week for 3 minutes, which is really easy to do, basically every other day for just a little bit. And it's supposed to help with all sorts of, facial concerns, including, acne, wrinkles, that sort of thing. Is it going to be, completely game changing? Probably not. It's been a popular device for a while, and I've seen some good looking results. It uses facial massage. It uses something called galvanic current. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. I have all these notes on my right here just so I don't forget. I think it's going to be just an easy addition to my skincare routine, and if I get results, that's going to be great. And if I don't, it feels good. Now, if you don't want to invest in, a skincare device, red light therapy, I think that, facial massage with your hands, there's a lot of great videos out there about that, and that can feel really good and just make you look a little less puffy. And also too, gua sha, which I've used in the past and I really like, but I wanted to try something different. So I added this to my skincare routine, and we'll see how it goes. So the other thing I'm trying to focus on this year is, well, twofold. I'm trying to have a little bit more mindfulness in the mornings and kind of plan out my day. And so I purchased this journal. I got this from Amazon, and I'll link it below, and a few other alternatives. I just liked this one because I really love the bird print. This is Sarah Miller London, and I actually have some cups and plates and a similar bird print, so that's why I bought this journal. But I'm just trying to, have a little bit more mindfulness, especially in the mornings, plan out my day a little bit better. And I think writing stuff down helps a lot, especially when it comes to goal setting and achieving your goals. And this is just an easy way also for me to improve my handwriting, which has always been really bad. But since I don't write that much now, I just type a lot, my handwriting is awful. So I'm trying to mindfully improve the way I write as well. I noticed how bad my handwriting was when I gave a card to a family member and she couldn't read what was written in it because I have chicken scratch. So I'm trying to improve my handwriting and also be a little bit more mindful. This is a great way to do it. I'm going to show you right now kind of what this journal has inside if you're thinking about purchasing this one. And then there's a few other options too that you might want to consider. So that's what I'm doing to kind of keep my mental health kind of in good shape. And 5 minutes a day, pretty easy. And so far I've been able to keep up with it. So the next thing I'm doing every day, or at least every other day or so, is using my daytime, my work time, to kind of incorporate a little bit of walking, a little bit of exercise. So I work a remote job, which means I have an at-home office. I have it set up now with a desk that can be a standing desk. It rises up. And also I have a treadmill too underneath. And So far, I've been using this for a few weeks and I'm gonna make sure that I keep using it in 2024. It was something that I bought just to give myself a little bit of extra movement during the day because sometimes I feel like I'm just sitting at the computer for too long. And what I do is I usually walk at 2 miles per hour. The treadmill has a remote control, so it's really easy to use. It's easy to slide in and out. I can sit down if I want to by lowering the desk back again, but it's really easy to get an hour or two of walking within my workday. And walking at 2 miles per hour seems to be the sweet spot for me. I might up it a little bit as we head into 2024 and I can continue to get used to working like this, but I can type, I can edit, I can do everything I need to, even while walking on the treadmill. And it's just a way to get a little bit of extra movement into my daily routine. The other thing I'm doing is making playlists of quick and easy Pilates and yoga and exercise videos. I have some saved on Instagram, and then I have public playlists on my YouTube if you want to check those out. But I'm just trying to get some quick workouts in during the day. I'm not somebody who likes to work out for, hours at a time. A lot of times my focus is, 30 minutes or less on a workout. And, whether that's yoga or Pilates, those are the two I do the most. There are days when I want to do maybe a longer session and I'll have some videos saved for that. But I think having those playlists makes a huge difference. And they are on my YouTube page if you want to check those out. And finally, the last thing I'm doing in 2024 is giving specific vitamin routine a try. I've always used multivitamins, and the evidence for vitamins is that they can help. It's not necessarily going to lengthen your lifespan or anything like that, but they're not necessarily going to hurt you unless you're taking certain specific vitamins too much, which I've always been careful not to do. I decided to try Care of because they had a half off sale for your first month. So I'm gonna see how that specific vitamin routine works, and I'll give you an update and let you know if it makes me feel any better or look any better. I'm kind of a little bit skeptical, but I've never tried a routine that was specific to me, and Care of had like this long quiz that I took with all of these questions. So we'll see if that level of detail makes a difference when it comes to taking vitamins. So that's what I'm doing in 2024. I want to know what your goals are for this new year, if you have any resolutions, or if there are some ways that you're trying to maybe incorporate a little bit more mindfulness and healthiness into your daily routine. Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.